Hello once again, people, and welcome to yet another Quake C exploration, whatever you may call this thing, adventure into the insanity realm, I guess. Well, it's not really that exciting, but let's see here. This is another one made by Jonathan Avram, aka Procedure, aka Shambler. We've seen him do some different stuff before. This is basically the tractor beam. It took about 30 minutes to make, 5 minutes coding, and 25 minutes bug fixing. Data! Engage tractor beam! Ever wanted just to throw your deathmatch enemy for a quick lava bath? Ever want to get him high up in the air and then release him, fall into his death? Now you can with a tractor beam! Just change the tractor beam mode and grab him. So yeah, it's a different weapon mode. It's not actually its own weapon. That's important to know. He'll be paralyzed and you can do whatever you wish with him. Sounds like definitely something where you can manipulate the environment, at least if it's like an enemy or something. He'll remain paralyzed half a second after you release him. So, I see. So you can grab things, move things, and release things. Sounds like definitely, a start to like all that type of like physics-based weaponry and all that stuff that really started becoming like a main feature, starting like the 2000s with like Havok and all that. So yeah, this is the final public beta test version. If you find any bugs, send me in whatever way you prefer. And yeah, he's also advertising the different stuff that he's done, such as the Tracer, shooting at monster beeps, gets a lot of close are great for ambushes. The Power Rats, nearly everyone's made this one. Gnats that electrocutes upon contact with flesh, stone, or metal. Proximity mines, better than entropy mines, explode when detecting anyone in range. And the lava gun rapidly shoots lava, which eventually splashes spectacularly, kind of like Doom's plasma gun. Also, as well, we had the Holman sticky missiles, stick them up on an enemy's butt and explode a while later. And yeah, we've actually seen a lot of those modifications. The only one we really haven't seen is the Power Rats, which he said he wasn't going to release. So at this point, we've pretty much seen all the different modifications that he really made at this point, at least. So yeah, that's really it. You may do whatever you really want with it, blah, blah, blah. It's an open source file. Pretty straightforward. Let's load up this thing and see exactly how well this works. It sounds interesting, to say the least. I mean, the curious thing is that it requires you to use Impulse 15. So yeah, you press like Impulse 15 and it does something, and that something allows you to, well, I just ran Q-DOS again. I'm not even sure if this will work with monsters or if it's just other players. So I'm at a complete loss, people. See, it doesn't actually tell you any of the important stuff you need to kind of know. It just tells you kind of what it does. Kinda. But yeah, it doesn't really tell me what I need to do in order to get it working, which is probably just as important. That's one reason why documenting this stuff is pretty nice, because you get that information, luckily. Something the original play stuff didn't do. So I have no idea if Impulse 15 will work. Changing Thunderbolt mode to tractor beam. Oh, that's convenient enough. Okay, so it's the Thunderbolt itself. As you see, it costs cells to use, sadly. That's depressing, as I would love to just throw these around randomly. Let's see how it works. It freezes them. And it moves somewhat. Like, yeah, if I move him slowly, it will move. Look at that. It's like I'm able to move him around slowly. Now, of course, it kind of is clunky because, like, you need to, like, stay with it. You can't move too fast. But, like, you can't move him around. You can't stop his movement. Let's see if it works on, like, a Shambler or something like that. Like, the Shambler here might actually be a lot better a target. Oh wait, I think I just killed the Shambler. My mistake. There we are. Now I get a freaking tractor beam. Use the force loop. How do you move them back and forth? It seems like you only move them sideways, which is kind of bothersome. Since I kind of want to move him down this corridor. Come on, I believe in you. Well, I guess it would depend on which way you were angled, I guess. So yeah, it's like a matter of like moving to the side and like slide it with him. So it's like impulse 15, so we could track the boat, beam it. So like we move it this way, I guess. Kissy. This isn't really working out for me. I just want to throw you into the pit of water there. That's my goal in life, okay? My goal is to throw you into the pit of water. There we are. He's in the water. He's in the freaking water. What did I do? I got him stuck in the wall somewhere, people. Hi. Let's move it slightly out. Hooray! I love it. I managed to throw him into the water, so it is possible. That's what I wanted to see. Now let's do it for real, with our life and all that. Okay, impulse 15 it. We got it, like... Come on, go in the water! Go in the water! Go in the water, buddy! Yeah, buddy, go in the water! There we are! It's in the water! So yeah, not the easiest to control at all. I wouldn't say this is ideal by any means. It's more often not going to be a nightmare to try and control things. But it is rather nice little gimmicky feature that does lead to some fun. Oh, the hilarity of dropping a shambler into the water. For some random reason. Come here, Death Knight! I want to throw you into the water as well! 2 of them! I didn't accept... I can't really do much with 2. What am I supposed to do with 2? But yeah, see, the problem is the forward-backwards motion really makes this awkward. Like, there's just no easy way to slide you over. Like, yeah, I'm getting him... Just kill me, I guess. But yeah, very simple, very straightforward. You just get the ability to drag things around using the tracer beam mode of, the tractor beam mode of this whole thing. Like I said, not the greatest of things, just like I said, because of how clunky it is. It's a great idea, definitely exciting, but Quake is definitely a bit early to be able to have, like, real physics. So, needless to say, it's very, very basic here. And like I said, it really is an annoying limitation to not really, like, be able to control distance. That really makes it hard to, like, throw anything. That and the fact that if I turn too steeply, it, like, easily unlocks it from its target. The fact that it costs a lot of cells to even try and move it at all makes it rather impractical to even use in the first place. Yeah, it's just something that really is a bit of a fun thing to goof around with, but at the same time, definitely is not useful for any normal gameplay. Just because of the whole lack of physics thing and the whole fact that it's, yeah, a fight to try and get anything anywhere. Yeah, it just feels like it'd be a bigger frustration than anything trying to do anything. As you see, if you have sheer will and determination, you can get something done. But yeah, this kind of suggests that you have an insane amount of determination like me to do the type of crazy stuff I do. For the average person, I can imagine they just wouldn't want to put up with something like this. And yeah, honestly, come back in a few years when we have kind of advanced the technology and can allow for something like this a lot more fluidly. But yeah, it definitely seems like the precursors type of stuff where you could drag something around and drop it into stuff. And that's always been a fun gimmick. That's definitely a nice little thing. It's not exactly the most practical ever, but it just adds a bit more interactivity with the world. Kind of like the same reason why you have, like, solid corpses that you can break apart. It's to add more interactivity and variety. Now, in Quake, like I said, because of how it is, it doesn't really work well. Like I said, I'm not really going to include it in the server or anything just because of how frustratingly annoying it kind of would be. But at the same time, it's a feature. It's there. It's a little interesting thing. It's different, to say the least. We haven't seen anything like this before. And I guess at the end of the day, that's a rather exciting thing, especially at this stage when we've seen over like 100 mods, and a lot of them feel like we're running through the Flintstones. So seeing something different is a little nice once in a while. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. It's been an adventure as usual, and I guess I shall see you all, well, next time.